You have to be the change you want to see in the world, right? And you must change to generate a different result. Which means being uncomfortable, which means making a new choice in the moments where your system is aroused or turned on by an old emotional feeling or an old emotional addiction. That's the art of change, and it's the hardest part. When you are just like fucking pissed off and just, you're in it, but you're like, I know I could fucking make a new choice, but I don't want to make a new choice. Because it just, right? But it's not because you want to be that way. It's because your system's so familiar with that feeling, it literally turns you on, and you are jacked and overtaken by that state. And if you don't choose to change out of it in that moment, then you're not becoming her, you're not tuning in and turning on your powerhouse, you're not ultimately able to align into that definition of success. So I'm just going to check in. Like, do you truly understand that if you want different, more, and next level, you are actually going to have to change. You're going to actually have to do the work behaviorally, habitually, belief-wise, thought process, the way you speak, the energy you emit, where you put your focus and attention, what you're available for, what you tolerate. All of it. There is not a person who is immune to this. Your mind and body is wired for survival. The only thing it cares about is please make sure that she wakes up and she breathes and she feels the same emotions she did yesterday. She does the same thing she's done yesterday. She doesn't live outside of anything that I already have evidence for in her brain. And anything but that, it starts to throw up all the mind fuckery. Like, but let me just ask a few more questions, but I don't know. Are you with me? We cannot just talk shit anymore. Right? We just can't. Because, raise your hand in the room if you said perfectionist in one of your coping mechanisms yesterday. Okay, great. Look at your children. Okay? And pay attention to your self-judgment right now. I point that out because when you change, they will change too. When you shift how you're showing up in the home and what you're reacting to and what you're worrying about or not worrying about, they directly model that and they start to pick up on that energy. So that's what I mean when I say we actually have to change. Okay? Yes? Okay. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the body. And yes, you might have often heard me say the subconscious mind lives in the body, but I needed to separate them out so we could really be in the body. Okay? Conscious mind, subconscious mind, and the body. Just want you to read that. And if you don't get it, raise your hand. If you get it, we're good. It's everything. And it's really challenging when part and parcel to all the things we've talked about in our programming and how we were raised was anything but connection to the body.